welcome. This is the energy for today, December 21st. I hope you are doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, December 21st? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, December 21st? So she who stands, restores, perhaps maybe you're determined, you're fighting on. You're definitely fighting for something at this point. I feel like it's almost like you're making a stand for something that you believe in. Definitely. The next one is she who prepares. So I feel that you're strategizing something as far as something that's bringing you some kind of victory and success. And then you have she who claims. So definitely it's like by you standing for what you want and fighting for it, you're going to claim your victory, getting some kind of clarity and purity. And then this one right here is she who remains. So because you're being true to yourself, it's like you can stand firm and strong with power and power within, as far as being truthful to yourself. And then I feel like this one also is she who avenges. So this is you getting what you deserve, getting your justice. Perhaps this is you standing up for yourself, okay? I'm going to take the 4 ones that are up there, but I definitely feel it's like you're fighting for yourself, standing up. Definitely there's a sense of strong, like a strong presence of a high energy, positive clarity, okay? So welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. What is this she who stands? What does this mean? What does this mean for the viewer today? So with the Page of Pentacles, this is message that is coming in for you. This definitely could be message that you've been waiting for, as far as some kind of maybe a good news that's coming in for you. And I do feel it's bringing you some form of victory and success. Maybe this is financial. I see 3, like 2 pentacles, which is definitely maybe speaking about you having some sort of success. I do feel that, excuse me, you have the Lovers here, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Wands. Maybe this is someone who's really taking charge for their life. With the King of Wands, this is telling me this person, whether this is you, your love interest, or someone in your environment, you're taking a stand. I definitely feel like this is a person who is walking away from trickery, walking away from things that maybe they haven't exposed to you. This could be where there's been a lot of lies, maybe theft, maybe stealing from yourself as far as time. And what I mean by that is maybe keeping yourself in a place where you haven't been moving, when you definitely get the sense to move and stand up. Because with this card right here that we're clarifying, it's like you finally, it's almost like the 7 of Wands, where you come to terms with opposing energies and you stand up for yourself and you fight. So whoever this is, I definitely do feel they're fighting against opposing energies. With the 7 of Swords here, this definitely could be something where maybe they're held back from themselves. Maybe they held back from you. Perhaps they're seeing something exposed to them as far as cheating, stealing, something like that. But holy crap, you got the Lovers here. So I definitely feel that this is bringing in some kind of harmony. This definitely could be saying, you know what, it's time to choose. It's time to take charge of your life and choose something that brings you happiness and love into your life. And that is what's giving you a new beginning. These messages could definitely be intuitive messages. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm sorry. They definitely could be messages that are coming to you intuitively. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. So I definitely feel like you're having some kind of victory and success, which is beautiful. Maybe you're recognizing the beauty inside of yourself, because the King of Wands is really this person who takes charge. If you're trying to start something new, because I do get a sense of newness here, maybe a new job, maybe doing a job that you love, okay? Because definitely what Spirit wants you to do is to choose something that makes you happy, and that allows you to flourish and have success and give you that kind of clarity where you're just standing on top of the world. Like with this card, it's like she's standing on top of the world and she feels strong. I feel like this person feels strong. Maybe this is you coming out of a negative headspace with the 7 of Swords, something that you might have been withholding from yourself. But I feel like now things are changing, okay? And you're getting a message. You're definitely getting a message. Whether this is a message of you moving into a new job, getting that offer, which is going to take you from a place where maybe you were working at a place where you're not making money or honest money. You got to take it as it resonates, because I feel that it's dealing with newness as far as money, how you make your money. And maybe either your work wasn't being honest to you or you weren't being honest to your work. Take it how it resonates. But there's a new partnership here with the lovers. It's definitely where you're choosing. You got to choose the harmony that you give yourself. And I definitely do feel this is the King of Wands doing this. Very interesting. Let's see. I just want to see. I want to know. With the King of Wands, what does this represent? What does this represent? Okay, so there's clarity. This King of Wands is having clarity and truth, okay? Where perhaps maybe with the Five of Wands, they hadn't really known whether they wanted to put up a fight, okay? I feel because the Seven of Swords is there, there's a sense where maybe this person just didn't fight before, okay? There's people opposing. There's people opposing you or your love interest or someone in your family where they just didn't know whether they were going to fight for it. And what I mean by that, it's like maybe they were very much going against themselves. With the Seven of Swords, I definitely feel like there's a sense of perhaps not fighting for themselves, where now it's like they're definitely getting that message to move on and have a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I want to know, what does the Seven of Swords represent? What is this Seven of Swords representing? Seven of Swords, please. What does this represent today? What does it mean? Excuse me, guys. King of Swords, clarity, truth, having clarity, getting those messages from Spirit. Not only getting the messages, but listening to them and following them, which is giving this King of Swords, which is that King of Wands, some kind of clarity and truth, being able to move forward. So I definitely do feel that this definitely could be a new job for you, okay? Moving yourself out of some kind of trickery as far as work, okay? And being honest. And perhaps really standing up for it. With the Five of Wands, they're really, really fighting for it, I feel. Because there might be competition, okay? Whether this is competition within relationship and loved ones, you have to take it as it resonates, because this is a general reading. But it definitely could be where this person was having internal conflict because maybe they weren't doing honest work or being honest to you or being honest to themselves. You have to take it as it resonates. But whatever the case, there's a new beginning here of honesty, truth. Perhaps this is a message coming in for you of some kind of honesty, because the Seven of Swords really denotes holding back, not being honest. Maybe they weren't being honest to you. And so maybe this is you getting a message of, I'm sorry, apologies, just really putting everything into play for you, giving you some kind of clarity, okay? Five of Wands definitely could be where they're, if this is you or your love interest, it could be where they're very conflicted, okay? But I feel that now they put on the big boy pants or the big girl pants and they're getting ready to move and take some kind of action. Definitely, that's definitely what I feel. So let's see what comes out. At the bottom of the deck is that Four of Cups. So whoever this is, you really might have been in a place where really you just weren't doing anything. You were just somewhat isolated from yourself, from others. Maybe on the outside, people saw you normal, but on the inside, there was just something not good. Okay, what is this? She who prepares. What are they preparing for? What is this person preparing for? So Three of Cups and the King of Cups. So we're seeing all these kings, and what this is telling me is that this King of Wands is taking you step by step through their level of being able to have clarity with the King of Swords. And now the King of Cups is here, which is telling you this is where they're ready to prepare to come back together, okay? Three of Cups is where you come to happiness, joy, peace, anything that just sort of takes the load off and you just feel happy and joyous, okay? It also speaks of coming together with your friends, your family, or your loved one. And it also means a card about reuniting. So we're asking, what are they preparing for? I feel that this person, whether it's you or someone in your environment that is getting ready to come back and expose some kind of love for you, something that maybe with the Seven of Swords they have been withholding. And I do feel I get a strong pull to this Ace of Swords where some kind of truth is coming in for you, some kind of apology, some kind of truth, which is giving you a new beginning. And I feel like that is beautiful. You have to take it as it resonates for you, because it definitely could be where one of you or some of you are moving into a more honest job. Okay, whether you're not working for a good employer, or maybe you're becoming a better employer, or you're just finding that job that just makes you happy. Okay, because we're choosing something here with the Lovers card, but I definitely do get a pull. It's towards a relationship for some of you, a reuniting. Okay, so I feel that someone's going to call you and give you some sort of message of, apologies. Definitely. I want to know, let's see, what is she who calms? So at this point, they could be, okay, see, look, you're calming to them. With the Six of Cups, this is talking about a past. This is talking about someone from your past, okay? Now, you have to take this as it resonates, because it could be someone from your past childhood, maybe a family member, but I feel it's more towards love. Excuse me. So I feel that I think that what they're trying to tell me, because you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Temperance. This is telling me maybe you've been out of contact with this person. Okay, you've been out of contact, but this person has been trying to lay down some wands. And what I mean by that is that they might have gotten into a place where they took on too much. And I'm hearing it might be work. Maybe they were just stuck in work. Maybe they didn't know how to get out of a dead-end job or something like that, where they couldn't give you an offer because of finances, if that makes sense. But I feel that they're laying down some kind of restrictions, some kind of wands, okay? I don't feel they're going to be holding them up anymore. I feel that they've done some kind of they've done some kind of healing and some kind of transformation as far as balancing out their energy in order to come back and give you some kind of offer. We see a reunion with Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, and I definitely feel the Lovers is having a pull as far as them choosing you, choosing something that makes them happy, lovable, calmness. I definitely do feel that is what this King of Wands is trying to do for you. Okay, and see, the moon is at the bottom, which is really much talking about confusion. I love this moon card because you can see there's two people in this card. See, maybe they just turned their back from you. I feel that there's a regret. I feel that there's a regret because maybe they did withhold from you for such a long time. I feel with the Temperance, it's talking about time. It's been a while. And there might be some kind of sadness here with the moon, but I feel there's also a realization. We got the Six of Wands here, so I feel like that is a recognition of what can totally be. We got the King of Cups, which is speaking about emotion, being true and raw to their emotion. So whoever this is, it's almost like they've had an awakening and they're feeling their emotion now. And I do feel it's an emotion for you, the person they want to return to, okay? But I want to know, what is this Ten of Wands? What is it they're ending with the Ten of Wands? What is it that they're ending with the Ten of Wands? Because the Ten of Wands is saying you're almost at that cycle where you're ending some kind of struggles, okay? So Nine of Wands, you're still standing up. Whatever struggles you've been having, you or your love interest, they've been having struggles, it's like you're still fighting. With this Nine of Wands, you're almost like, I feel like you're almost completing that cycle. At this point, you could still have some resistance left in you. as far as not giving up. It's like you're moving on. You're definitely moving on. Excuse me, with some kind of strength moving forward. I want to know, what are they healing from though, please? What are they healing from? Okay, so you got the Hermit. You got the Hermit and the Five of Cups. Okay, this is heartbreak. The Hermit, I feel that what they're telling me here, they've really been heartbroken. Five of Cups. I'm sorry. Let me see. Is it five? Let me put my glasses on before I start reading it wrong. This is the Ace of Cups. They're healing. It's sort of funny because it's almost like I laugh because it's almost surreal, because I feel like this person really wants to come back to you. I feel that Spirit is really putting these messages and this desire to come back to you. But somehow with this Ace of Cups, they're just they're not taking those steps. And for that reason, I feel it's like they're still somewhat in their head. Maybe this person caused you a lot of pain, because I do feel with the Temperance, it speaks about healing something. As Nine of Wands means about pretty much the same thing, but the Hermit is saying there's a message to go towards this Ace of Cups. And if you look at this Hermit, the way his face looks, it's almost like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I do it, will this person take my offer back? Because there is a strong desire to come back to something that makes them happy. With the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Lovers. And I definitely do feel like this person is choosing some kind of love versus leaving themselves in the cold and lying to you that they are not interested in you, or lying to you that they're not in love with you. Because I definitely feel like this person loves you. And with the Five of Wands, it definitely could be, maybe you have competition. Maybe they don't know how to fight for you. But it is a 5, and that's talking about change. It's very peculiar to me. I definitely feel like whoever this person is for you, whether this is you or them, you got the messages in the pull to go forward and have a new beginning. But it's almost like you're at the edge. You just don't know whether to take that leap and perhaps convey that honesty. Maybe they got to tell you lots of truth. And that is hard for some people to come back and apologize and said, you know what, I'm wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong for what I did in the past. This is where I'm feeling it's still holding on to this person. But it's like they're still fighting. They're still fighting to come back out and give you some kind of love offer. You got the Ace of Cups here, and you got the Ace of Swords here. So I feel it's funny because the King of Cups is right here. It's almost like he's battling. He or she is battling. They don't know. See, and this Ten of Cups depicts it. I mean, the Ten of Wands depicts it great. Like, they're still sort of holding it up, but it wants to come down. It's just almost there. So whoever this is, they're struggling. They're definitely struggling, okay? They might be thinking about it right now. With the Hermit card, they're really thinking about how to make this next move. It's almost like I can just sort of feel them thinking, how do I do this? How do I convey these words? How do I say I'm sorry for being such a fool? Really, with the Seven of Swords here, they ran away from you. They withheld something from you. They made the choice for you as far as leaving. I don't feel you wanted this person to leave. And I'm saying they sort of shut you out. They shut you out. And I feel they're kicking themselves right now. Very interesting. I want to know the fact that they're not moving. Are they going to be able to move? Okay, so you got the Tower and the Magician. So this is definitely telling me, okay, there's an end and a new beginning. Beautiful answer, okay? The Tower, something's coming down because they're not being honest to themselves, okay? They're not being honest to themselves. So this sort of facade that they've been carrying, this sort of fake mask, because I'm telling you, they love you. I see it here. They love you. And there's new beginnings here. You got 3 aces now that I'm looking at it better. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So you have beginnings with this person, but they're carrying this facade, which is very facetious right here with the Seven of Swords, where they're holding back feelings from you. I feel that you feel these feelings. I feel that you know the truth about this person that loves you. And I feel with the Six of Wands, they're having that recognition. The very first card that popped out is that Pentacle, that Page of Pentacles, which is talking about bringing you good news. It's like this person sees all this stuff, but they're holding back. And you know what? Spirit is definitely pushing them. I got that sense with the Hermit. They're getting a lot of messages to move forward to you. And the Tower is going to allow that to happen. It's almost going to jar them into doing this. They might even do it subconsciously and not even know it. Like, be in a trance state, if that makes sense, because I feel that Spirit is just nudging this person to come at you. And the Magician is saying, maybe you're manifesting this. Maybe you're manifesting this return. They could themselves be trying to manifest where they come out of this kind of Seven of Swords, where they keep running away from. I think it's because they fear you. They fear you in a sense because there's so many emotions. There's so much emotion associated with the love that they hold for you. So I definitely feel the Magician is saying it's a new beginning, and the Tower is saying there is an ending. So yes, they are going to be able to come out and give you these messages, okay? I do feel that they have a lot to expose to you. I feel that there's some time that's been passed as far as you guys being separated and being apart from each other. So there's a lot to speak about, and it could be something dealing with true raw emotions, being honest, really. I definitely do feel that. So very interesting. I want to know, let's see, with the last card here, She Who Remains. This is about success. This is about having success, really being powerful, standing on top of the world, okay? What does this mean for the viewer? And it's only because you're going to take a stand and fight for what you want. Definitely. I definitely do feel, because you see she's standing on top of the world right there. I feel like fierce, definitely devoted, truth. There's a lot of truth. Perhaps, you know, they're working on telling you the truth. Maybe they've done some bad, shady stuff. And this is very hard to come back and be real, okay? But we have the Lovers here, and this is telling me this is a connection, a soul connection that they just can't get away from. What is She Who Remains? Okay, so you got the Star card. Okay, so you definitely are connected. The two, the Temperance definitely holds those two cups, and so does the Star card, okay? And then the Lovers. So 2, 2, 2. I definitely feel like this is balance. This is balance for you, and there's some kind of healing. I definitely feel it's divine intervention. That's why I said when this Tower moment happens, they may come back to you and not really be fully knowing what they're doing. It's almost like a trance state that I see this person coming to you. You could run into them. I feel like you might be somewhere and you just sort of bump into this person, and it's sort of shocking. And maybe that's why I feel this kind of like sort of like hypnotic kind of motions that they tell you, because they've been thinking about it for so long. I feel it's almost like by surprise, if that makes sense. Okay, so I don't know, that's just what they're telling me. So the Star card is saying someone's healed. The Moon card, okay, see, they're thinking about it. They're trying to change things. The Moon is that kind of card that, yes, there is confusion, but it's also telling you we live in cycles. Cycles come and they go, okay? Especially we're going to be entering Capricorn season in the next full moon. Not the new moon, but the next full moon. And that's Capricorn. I spoke about Capricorn before. What that means, Capricorn has this energy of ending cycles. And it's like definitely where we're at, where people are starting to end cycles. And it's divine intervention that is trying to move you into a better cycle. And like I said, I love this moon because it depicts two lovers right here in the moon. Like, I love it. So what this person needs to do is say, you know what? It's okay. I made mistakes. I feel that if they come back and be raw and true to you, you're going to accept their apology, definitely. But it's something that in their head, they don't know, and they're being stubborn. Okay, so you got the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful because you're about to start that happiness with this person and this person with you, okay? And then you have the Empress, okay? The Empress. and the Four of Swords. So this is telling me they could be at this place where they're maybe perhaps getting that intuitive guide to come back to you, forgiving themselves with the Star card, forgiving themselves of mistakes. And I feel like I said, where they kick themselves because they let you go, they somehow shut you out completely without you giving the green light that you didn't want them in their life. They took themselves out of your life. Maybe they felt they're shady. Maybe they didn't like their work. Maybe they were trying to establish work, because in the very beginning, I get a different sense as far as they're trying to build their empire as far as money, okay? So maybe they just sort of went away from you, okay? For whatever the reason. But I feel that this person is getting stronger. I feel that they realize that you are the relationship of a lifetime. And there's there's definitely a lot of growth associated with this connection between you and this person. And I definitely feel it's because it's a divine intervention. I definitely feel it's something that they've walked away from you. They've blocked you out, but holy crap, it hasn't gone anywhere. They're still feeling the same emotion for you. And this is why this Tower is going to make them move. It's going to make them move, I'm telling you. Definitely. Wow. And so they got to forgive themselves. So you know what? If you really want this person back, and I think you know who I'm talking about, you know who this person is for you, pray for them. Pray that they get that nerve, that courage, give them that courage to come back. Let them know that I forgive them. Let them know that I'm going to be happy with them, and that I am the person that they seek as far as a relationship. Definitely. I feel that that's what it is. And once this happens, it's like both of you are going to be sitting high. For sure. Definitely. I want to know, how can I conclude this story for the viewer? How can I conclude this story? And the Four of Swords is definitely that protection card. It's about ending difficult stuff. It's about following your intuition. It's about prayer. Definitely. And I feel that you are the person that will give this person clarity and protection and health, okay, with this card right here. So Five of Pentacles, you're going to be okay. You're both going to be okay, because this is depicting that whatever you've lost in the past, it's coming back at you. You're going to be successful. You're not going to be left out in the cold. And the Seven of Swords is definitely telling you this person's walking away from some kind of trickery. They're walking away from it, okay? What is the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, please. Okay, so the Death. See, they're ending some kind of trickery. And that is where they've been withholding from you. Withholding their love for you. And there you go. The Three of Cups came out twice, guys. Okay, so I do feel this is a reunion for you. And at the bottom of the deck is that Eight of Wands, which is telling you quick action is going to come. And he wants to stick out a little bit. So the King of Pentacles definitely having some kind of strength. And they're going to give you a message. Here's that Page of Pentacles again. They're going to come back and give you a message. And they're just fighting. They're fighting to walk their way to you. Finding that kind of courage and that strength. Remember, these two cards are about fighting and standing up. So definitely, I do feel that this is going to happen for you. So let's see here. I want to know, because I do feel this is a person from your past, and I definitely do feel that it's a soul level kind of connection, because they haven't quite forgotten you. They shut you out in the cold and left you out, but holy crap, you're their lover. I mean, this is a relationship of a lifetime. With the Lover and the Empress right here, it's a relationship of a lifetime, and no wonder they're kicking themselves in the butt, okay? What are these two souls telling each other today? What are these two souls telling each other? What are they telling each other, please? These two souls. Okay, so the first one here, fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely, okay? And I feel that maybe this is why they shut you out, to figure out who they were. And where does the power come from? It comes from within. So there's definitely where they've done a transformation and found some kind of power within themselves to move themselves from a negative place. Seven of Swords, definitely. And then right here it says, I have found the one that my soul loves. That's why they can't walk away from you. Definitely. And let's see. Everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And at this point, they're still fearing the fact that maybe they think you won't take them, because it's been some time since you might have contact or had some kind of real conversation with this person. And the last one is, life is an art. Paint your dreams, sing your song, enjoy the dance. And there's going to be happiness here, definitely. You got the Ten of Cups here. There's definitely going to be some kind of happy for you. Okay, so there you go. Let me know who this is. This is a stubborn person, but I feel they're one step closer to you. Okay, so there you go. Have a great day.